9/11 Tribute Museum in Lower Manhattan is preparing to close its doors for good. It is the smaller of the two museums that were built to honor the victims who died on that fateful day.
All right, and as Antoine Lewis tells us, with business down more than 80% because of the pandemic, the institution just could not survive.
I will never say it's 0 hour. 0 hour is final.
Lee Ielpi speaks of the future of the 9/11 Tribute Museum in Lower Manhattan, a future now in jeopardy as the museum is on the brink of becoming the latest New York City establishment to close because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We noticed the numbers were going down and it was becoming stressful. But when the pandemic started, it was just devastating.
Ielpi was one of the co-founders of the museum, which opened in 2006. Unlike the better-known National September 11 Memorial Museum nearby, which honors the lives of those killed that day, this museum pays tribute to the survivors and loved ones of those who died. In Lee's case,
well, you'd love him if you knew him.
His son, Jonathan, 29 years old at the time, a firefighter within a special unit of Squad 288 located in Maspeth, Queens.
Jonathan's firehouse also had a hazmat unit there. So in total, 19 men from the one firehouse responded to the World Trade Center. And nobody went home that night. They all died.
Since its opening, the museum has trained more than 1,000 survivors, first responders, and recovery workers, as well as Lower Manhattan residents to share their firsthand experiences, like Joan Mastropolo.
My husband and I live in Battery Park City, 1 block west of the World Trade Center. We were here before, on, and after 9/11. So to me, it is so important to share the history of the community with people who don't know the area very well, and to share with them what happened here on and after September 11th. That history is so important for people to know.
Museum officials say more than 5 million visitors from around the world have come in to hear these personal stories and little-known facts, like Hillary from Wisconsin.
I was moved unexpectedly when I saw the boat, the USS New York, and how they reused the steel from the towers. That was very emotional for me.
However, since the pandemic, the attendance has dropped nearly 83%, down from 150,000 visitors in 2019 to just 26,000 in 2021. The Tribute Museum doesn't have an endowment. It relies on admission fees, which mostly come from international travelers. But the monies and the people are no longer there, and without some help soon, neither will it be.
We've talked to many entities, and unfortunately right now institutions are in a difficult place. We've also engaged some of our senators, Senator Schumer, Representative Nadler, to try to advocate for some federal funding.
But it would have to happen very, very, very quickly.
Antoine Lewis, Fox 5 News.